So I want to say a big F you to Antifa, F you to Black Lives Matter, and F you to all the other people on the left who are out there congratulating a guy who put a bullet in his head after shooting a bunch of people at a country music festival. We see different reasons they're congratulating him. Most of it has to do with this ethno-masochism that we see from the left in general about white people, this reverse racism, if you will, where everything is anti-white. And because this guy hit a country music festival, of course they're going to stereotype it that all the people there were white, and the video evidence shows that's not true. But let's face it, you know, there were a lot of white people there, and this guy, he shot hundreds of people. So the left is out there celebrating now, proving what pieces of shit they actually are, proving that they want gun control because they can't handle guns themselves, because they don't trust themselves with guns, because they're violent people, they're disgusting people. And they're out there congratulating this guy. And they're saying, oh, thank goodness it was a bunch of white people, or thank goodness only white people got shot. And this is so disgusting. The fact is that most of the people saying this are the most privileged, spoiled white people around. And they want to talk so much shit all the time about their own culture, even though when you look around the world, everybody wants to be in a white majority country. And I don't care if you're white, black, or brown. My own kids are mixed race, so, you know, it doesn't matter to me. But the fact that the people who complain about racism and complain about violence and say they love peace and they're so liberal are not liberal at all, and they hate peace, they love violence. And what we've seen from them, especially over the past couple years, is that they're all about violence. And then they praise it when people bestow violence upon anybody that they perceive as a white supremacist or Nazi, which is all white people in general to them. Even themselves, we've seen them turn on each other. So these people are utterly worthless. And the fact is, you know, this could have even been an attack by one of these people. We saw some tweets come out from Antifa people saying one of their comrades shot up a bunch of people in Vegas. Now, we don't know if there was a real relationship there, or they're just being rhetorical or hyperbole, but it's all BS, and it shows what utter wastes these people have become, what an utter drain on society, and how immoral they are. And, you know, if they want a revolution, if they want to do something on November 4th, more power to them. I hope this, if this is something that was caused by a leftist, that this gives the FBI and the people of America the ammunition they need to crack down on these people and really just, you know, do away with the subversives who are getting people frenzied up and causing things like this, causing all this violence and violent rhetoric. And, you know, the media, more than anything, this is all the media's fault. Because the fact is that the media has sensationalized mass shootings. They have stoked and frenzied disabled people and psychologically unstable people. They've frenzied them for months, if not years now. And this is their chickens coming home to roost. And the media should be locked up right there with anybody else who's causing violence. You know, if you can get arrested for inciting riots, our media should all be arrested. And we've seen it before, and we'll see it again, and the results will be the same. The Democrats will demand gun control, even though Vegas had a law that said their security guys couldn't be armed. So, you know, these guys could have taken them out right away, but apparently Las Vegas has certain laws in the city that prohibited people from doing what needed to be done to take this guy out. In fact, there's a video of one guy saying he was going back to get a gun. So, you know, I guarantee you the left will want more gun control. They'll push these things, and they're going to really piss off more Americans, because Americans know that our guns are our last line of defense. And if something like this happens, it's going to happen whether we make guns legal or illegal, because Mexico, everywhere else in the North American continent and South American continent, everywhere else in this hemisphere that has made guns illegal because of our culture and our violent subcultures here, has been totally unsuccessful. And this gangster culture will continue to have guns, and people will continue to obtain them illegally if they really want to use them. So why not just give everybody the ability to defend themselves like Americans are supposed to have? And to the leftists, to BLM and Antifa, F you. See you on the flip side, guys.